Welcome to episode number...
I don't know.
You don't remember the episode?
It's a new year.
New year, new you. You've been releasing episodes even this year.
Just not for this podcast.
No, we released episodes this
Fair,
podcast.
but I don't know. Fucking you tell me.
Episode number 49.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it's going to be one of our first episodes in our new studio.
Woohoo! And we've done one episode in the studio.
Yeah, but that was when we were sitting not on the sofa.
No, it was on this sofa. It was the last episode before the wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one
That's
when I cried.
That's why I said like almost the first.
The one where she cries.
Because like now this is going to be how our episode looks.
I suddenly two things. One, we haven't clapped in synchronization in very long, so that was really fun. Second thing, should we start renaming our episodes like Friends titles?
The one where, that way?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a good question
The one
for
where
the audience, right? Like, let's ask the audience.
Yeah, let's ask the audience in this time. This podcast episode is gonna get a title of that sort.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Should
Natasha.
I go super meta? The one where they grow a year older.
Oh, nice. So is that your like really quick introduction to like what we're gonna be talking about?
Uh-huh.
What are we talking about today, Natasha?
So
That's a different podcast.
I know. We're talking about our birthdays, our favorite memories from our birthdays. I'm just obviously gonna have way more than I will. Just memory. But for those who don't know, we are both January babies, Aquarian babies.
Mm-hmm.
We established this on the podcast with Morgan as well.
Yeah.
Arjit and I are born 4 days apart, but also a year apart. So he was born 1995, 29th January, and I was born 1996, 25th January. This episode is gonna go live on the 24th. So wish us.
No. It's gonna go live on the 24th. Yeah.
So wish us.
Sure. Or just wait. I mean, yeah, you can wish Natasha.
You can wish us, because now you know it's 25th and 29th.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Oh. You're so cool, Jack.
You know, we've been married, but some things don't change ever.
Yeah.
Archit doesn't know anything.
Natasha, before you start shaming me, you will have lots of opportunities to do that throughout this episode and the next episode and the rest of my fucking life. Why don't you give people an update on what's
life
happening?
update?
Yeah.
A lot and nothing,
Yeah.
right? I think that sounds apt. We're married. Sharing to camera.
We're showing our rings to camera.
Life's been really fun. We've just been like kind of chilling and kind of just going with the flow. The house is ready. It still needs like decor elements. The studio still needs a little bit of completion. But the house is ready. We're living here full.
The house is ready. It's like completely livable. And livable, like that's like such an awful way of saying it. It's like it's amazing.
It's
right?
thriving.
Like, it's thriving. It's doing so well.
We're fully domesticated. Arjit wakes up at 7 a.m. for the maid. I sit at home.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sit at home, but also sleep.
Yeah. I sit at home for the cook to come in. I scream at the maid when she's not doing things properly.
And if she's awake.
And if she doesn't come.
But mostly if she's awake,
I'm basically my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we really enjoy like grocery shopping and
on Swiggy.
No, but we go to the
We've
store.
been like twice.
3 times we've been. Okay, come on. Yeah. And then a lot of it is just Swiggy. Swiggy, if you want to sponsor,
please do
a thriving podcast. You should. It's right here. And then other than that, yeah, like Amazon shops are so much fun now. Like that's like my guilty pleasure. Just like sit on Amazon.
And then I have to sit at home and accept all the deliveries.
Yeah,
it's annoying as hell.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Personally, just loving life.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about you. No pressure there.
Yeah.
You better be loving it.
I'm loving it. And then Natasha's also going through this really interesting phase.
Wait 1 second. And the best part about living together is that like there's no like parent who's like, घर कब आ रहे हो? इतना लेट हो गया? बहुत दिन से बाहर खाना खा रहे हो? You know, all that nonsense.
Yeah.
So that's been really good.
But that's just because one of us hasn't become the other's mom yet. It will happen. You know it'll be you. So I don't know what this noise is.
I am already, but about different aspects.
I'm gonna replay this episode for you.
Please don't.
When you become my mom, and that will be soon enough. So
I really want your help to cut my toenails.
Sure.
Such a parent thing. I used to go to my mom and be like,
I love doing that actually.
I'm so bad at it. Anyway, you were saying about me. I already know what it's gonna be.
Oh yeah. Natasha's also like embodied a whole new like personality. Where she
doesn't
has
give a fuck.
One, she doesn't give a fuck, which is amazing because she did for the longest time. I mean, there are still things that I have to do that I couldn't have done anywhere else. But that's one, and then the other thing that's come with it is this like tinge of laziness. And I love that tinge of laziness because I have that, and right now, like, I'm kind of functioning as if, like, oh, like, I should be good, better than I used to be.
I also feel like you're
So
compensating for the two of us because I'm not doing it.
So I'm overcompensating.
Yeah.
Natasha's undercompensating. I actually like Natasha this way. It, like, gives me some less pressure.
I feel kind of bad.
I don't. Don't change.
No, I will
Oh.
eventually. I mean, like, just to explain what's going on is that, like, all my life, all my 24 years now, I'm turning 25.
Yeah, you are. Plus how many years?
All my life, I feel like I've taken on, like, I still take on a lot of stress, but I've really taken on a lot of stress. And, like, when I was planning the wedding, it was so overwhelming because there was, like, the house, the wedding, the job, the relationship management with you, with the rest of the family, friendship management and everything. And, like, somewhere I lost the little, like, quirks that I had in me of, like, no unread messages, or, like, no app goes unupdated if there's an update on the app store. Like, I used to be that kind of person. Or, like, no, like, text messages. Now, if you look at my text messages, I have, like, 50 unread messages, which is not me as a person. But, like, because of the wedding, that changed because I just couldn't keep up with everything. And now I just refuse to go back to the previous version of myself. So, friends, if I'm not responding to you,
It's probably
sorry.
because she doesn't care.
It was also, like, with the wedding, like, we were spammed with messages of, like congratulatory messages, and, like, my heart goes out to everybody who did that, but, like, I didn't have it in me to sit and respond to everyone. And I think, like, that was really, like, I didn't
That's
do
what
it
triggered
then.
it?
I didn't do it then, and I'm like, fuck it now.
But do you think that's what triggered it? Like,
Maybe.
just like
Maybe. I always get really lazy responding to, like, birthday wishes as well.
Yeah.
Because it's too much. But yeah, maybe that is what triggered. But I know that it comes, like, it started early on. Like, it started when we were planning the wedding, and it's just continued.
Yeah. But it's interesting, like, I think I have always been like what Natasha's been saying. And that's just because I've consistently been, like, I've always had things of preoccupation, which take up more time and priority than this element of my life. And I'm okay with that. And I think Natasha's getting to a point where she's okay with that.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Because I don't think Natasha's intrinsically lazy. I just think that Natasha's actually, if you think about it, actually, you are pretty lazy. But you're the kind of lazy who uses her laziness to be innovative, to find ways to do things quicker, faster, and also with less effort.
Yeah, I'm efficient. So when I do something, I will do it very quickly. And then but I do have phases where I'm like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm just going, like, usually those phases will last a couple of days, and now it's been months and it hasn't changed. And, like, we have, you know how every college student has, like, that one chair where all the shit is just, like, dumped onto?
Yeah.
We have a room like that now. So, yeah, that's me. I mean, I did get it cleaned the other day. It does look better. But, like, it's not me. It'll change soon enough. Maybe once I'm a year older and wiser.
You mean like 10 days older than I?
Anyway,
cool.
should we talk about B-Days?
You do realize that you gave all your updates?
I gave our updates.
No, you give personally. You're a plant.
Fine, go for it.
Guys, I think the wedding got to me physically. Because ever since we've gotten married, I've just been sick. I got really sick in the start of like the end of December, like all of New Year, which surprisingly is common for me to get sick because I've always had something at that time.
Yeah.
So I got really sick then, and then I gave that sickness to Natasha. I don't like to be called patient zero.
But you were patient zero.
So I'd like to call Natasha patient zero.
How does that make sense?
And then she gave it to me, and then I gave it back to her. It like mutated.
No, I didn't.
And then it went, I gave it back to her. So that was one. And then the moment I got better, I got a sty. And that sty is still there.
Yeah.
So,
it actually has a face.
Yeah, it has a face. It does?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So it has a face now.
The mouth.
I've been on antibiotics for it. Yeah, I'm not doing too well.
Yeah.
But other than that, like overall.
And the tire thread on your toe clamp hit me up.
Yeah, because it didn't fucking work.
Fucking works.
It didn't work.
It
I
works.
had it for 3 days after that as well. After it
You
fell
have to catch it at the right time.
Catch it at the right time? What do you mean? I caught it the first day. It chose to fall off.
What's the word you keep using for me? I forgot. You keep making fun of me or like you're like forget it.
A beautiful mind. Is that what
Thank
you're
you.
talking about?
That was what I meant for you though.
I am a beautiful man. So yeah, I think that's largely our updates. I mean, we've had other things like we've started doing the blog a lot more. More content coming your way. We did take a break with the podcast. We're back. We're like full with energy. This podcast that we're recording is at 11 p.m.
11:30.
Oh, sure. 11:30 p.m.
I put on makeup just for it.
Really?
It's all natural.
Shut up. When you need to put makeup?
I literally just dabbed shit under my eyes.
She got her eyebrows done, like fucking crazy. She's also wearing 2 sweaters.
It's cold.
She's literally wearing a sweater, and then on top of that, she's wearing a grandma sweater, the one that like doesn't have buttons in the middle, just like overlaps. And then when I made fun of her, she's like, okay, I'm gonna wear a shawl on top of that so it hides all of it. And she's wearing
it's not to hide. It's because I'm cold, and look at me, all the colors that kind of go together.
Oh,
so I'm actually really.
And she's wearing it in her.
It's fucking cold,
And
man.
fun fact, for her birthday, Natasha wanted to go, drum roll please, to a cold destination. She's like, let's go to Manali, let's go to Srinagar.
I never said Manali. I would never say let's go to Manali.
Let's go to Srinagar.
Srinagar.
And the other one? Shimla. You want to go to Shimla?
I would never say I want to go to Shimla.
And Natasha's dying here, imagine that. So,
you know what? And I'll tell you this, and I'll tell this to everybody. India doesn't make the right kind of clothing for our temperatures.
Yeah.
And then we obviously don't go out of the way and buy clothes that are made for like colder temperatures. And every year it keeps getting colder and colder.
But isn't it also because
and we don't change our clothes. Like, it's not like I changed the way I dress. Right? So it's not like I've gone out and bought like thicker sweaters or whatever. And firstly, I'm allergic to wool. Okay? I can't even wear the things that will keep me warm.
Yeah.
So just shh. Bullshit.
Anyway, so those are those are our updates. But Natasha, like, tell me about on a talking medium.
It's my talk show.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about details?
Yeah. Why don't you go, because you're older?
Yeah. So guys,
okay.
Natasha,
I'll ask you a question. What's your most memorable birthday? And if you don't say it was the one celebrated with me, I'm going to take offense.
there are so many that have been celebrated with you.
Exactly.
Which one?
I don't know, you tell me.
What have we done for our birthdays? Now I'm thinking about it.
You should have thought about it before.
Yeah.
Last year we went to Goa.
Yeah.
Which was a really fun trip.
That was a really fun trip, yes. And Arushi came in.
Yeah.
Third wheel. Then?
We
Then you had that picnic the
I had the
night before.
picnic.
That time I
You
didn't
had
do
the
anything.
bonfire
That was the same birthday. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
And then the year before that, it was a virtual birthday.
Was it?
Yeah. No.
I
That was
had
before
COVID right before that birthday, and then I was fine after that.
No, that was the year that we celebrated our birthdays. That you did that thing in the farmhouse in the picnic,
Oh,
and
that
then
was
the
the picnic.
yeah, and then the year before that was the birthday.
The treasure hunt birthday.
Yeah, the treasure hunt.
I don't know what we did for mine. Probably nothing.
That's rare.
No, I think we just went out for like.
And then the year before that, we went to 8 Bar for my birthday.
Yeah.
Because we're not big on birthdays. We don't.
I'm huge on birthdays.
Not really.
I love my birthday.
Not really.
Yeah.
You love the birthday, but you don't love celebrating it.
That's not true.
We've not done birthdays in general.
What are we gonna do?
Exactly. There you go. So
no, but I love to celebrate with my fam and friends.
Yeah. Sure.
I love it when it feels like it's my day.
Yeah.
And I'm the most important. And my biggest regret on every birthday of mine is that I don't wake up on time.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I've already slept through half my birthday.
Yeah.
It's really sad. Anyway, you go.
I don't think I have a favorite birthday because I'm not big on celebrating birthdays. As a child, I had a lot of fun parties, like birthday parties. My favorite one was definitely the one where so there's a McDonald's that's on this highway that connects Delhi to Jaipur. And on the way there's a place called Manesar. In Manesar there's a McDonald's which is historically been a drive-through. It's the one place that everyone would go when they go to Jaipur to have breakfast or whatever. And they
we still do that.
Yeah, we still do that. We 100% still do that. But they used to behind the McDonald's. They used to have a giant field, just an empty field that they manicured really well and everything. And we used to go there and just play cricket. All these boys, would come together and play cricket and then have McDonald's. It was a really nice day, and typically 29th has always been a very sunny, happy day as compared to
the 25th, which is always the coldest of the year.
the gloomy days of winter. So I've always had that as a really good memory. That was in the the 6th, 7th, 8th class kind of situation. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have amazing memories because I'm also not the kind of person who likes attention. It just is weird to me.
You're weird.
So that's definitely there. But yeah, that was really fun. Oh, and then actually my first birthday in college was really sweet because my parents weren't there, of course, because I'm in college, and so they got a cake for me and things like that, and then Morgan and all my friends, and you've met all these friends now, great. So all those friends actually came together and they celebrated it, and it was a really small thing because just first year, but it felt like I had a community and I had a home away from home, and it was just really sweet. I think those birthdays.
Did it snow that birthday?
It was snowing all the time, man. So yeah. It's peak snow time.
Whatever.
So yeah, it was. I mean, Ohio at that time was always bad. Unlike Delhi, which was sunny, that place was gloomy all the time.
It's cold as shit here, okay?
Yeah. No.
We don't have insulated homes.
Unlike Delhi on the 29th, it is cold. That's not a mood today, guys. I don't know how.
Ask me.
Yeah, tell me about your birthday, Natasha.
I think it was the 9th grade.
Yeah.
And after school, a friend of mine was gonna come home. Actually, firstly, my favorite thing about birthdays was when we used to go and distribute toffees in school.
Yeah.
I think that's the best. The other day I was on Amazon. Remember when I was looking for eye patches for you, and then I was let me see what else I can order. And I was on on Amazon, and one of the eclairs packets was birthday special 1+1 or something. And I was like, damn, why don't we do that anymore?
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, we're not surrounded by our friends all the time. Because otherwise, I'd definitely take you as my buddy to go and distribute toffee.
Oh man, the buddy was the best because like that's
You
just
just
like
got
the
miss class.
yeah, the one idiot who just like got to miss a class with the
Yeah.
other one. I used to always steal the toffees.
Yeah.
So
What was your favorite toffee to get?
oh, that's a good
Don't
one.
say Melody. Don't say Coffee Bite. Don't say.
Can you
I'll-
let me say something or like do you just want me to like not say?
Can I
anything?
say first?
Sure.
I think
you
we-
asked the question. You
Yeah, but I was
should be
also saying something
answering.
before that, and then we like went into something else.
No, we're talking about toffees.
I think the best was when we grew up a little bit, and then we instead of doing like the typical 1 rupee toffees, the name ones, we started doing like Zar bombs.
Yeah.
That's when we peaked in life.
Though I really enjoyed the foxes candy, the crystal foxes.
Yeah,
Those were really nice. I remember like elevating to a fox and I felt so good. Like, you know. So that was
I
one.
agree.
I love Mango Bite. I love Kacha Aam. Like those two are my favorites. Those are really good.
You love Hajmola.
I love Hajmola. But as a kid, we didn't do Hajmola. I don't think I did Hajmola. It was a bit too spicy.
I feel
at
like
the
it
time.
wasn't really a toffee back then. When we were kids, it was the little pellets, and then we'd like.
No, candy used to come.
Really? I just remember we used to go to the nursery all the time. Like, man, पेट में दर्द हो रहा है.
Don't say we in this situation. It's,
We as in all children.
no. Then.
Okay, I'm not done with my story about the 9th grade.
Banana.
So one of my friends was like, I'll come and like spend some time with you after school. And this other friend of mine was like, my mom's gonna come pick me up from your house. And then so we all just like walked back home to my house and I didn't like think anything of it. I was like, cool, like come home and chill. And then and all this like whatever, everything's normal. And then I reached downstairs to my gate and the guard's like, आपके दोस्त आए हैं ऊपर. And basically they'd planned a surprise
so
party for me.
sweet.
You know, it was so sweet. And like, yeah, I'm really big on birthdays. I love like acts of kindness and love.
Yeah. You know,
Makes me
I've
really
never
happy.
had a surprise birthday.
Yeah, that was my only surprise, but then it got ruined.
Yeah.
Like 2 seconds before it could have
But
been.
that's so sweet.
It was really sweet. Yeah, that was a really fun birthday. And then like we chilled at home. My dog like chased my friend up and down the house, Nitya. Then we went to Galleria, and then one of my friends' moms was like, I do not want my child to go to Galleria. And then my mom was like, what the fuck? And then she had to escort us to Galleria as 15-year-olds, 14, whatever. What the fuck? Anyway, so that was a really fun birthday. And then, yeah, I think like the picnic was one of my like favorite birthdays because it was like an adult birthday. We did our own thing. You made me cake.
I made her a tiered funfetti cake that she really wanted. This was like something that she'd had her eye on
All my life.
all her life, clearly. And it was a lot of fun to make it. It took me forever to make it, and then I shot all of it.
And I had no idea he was making it.
Yeah, and then I shot all of it, and it's never seen the light of day.
Yeah.
It's the 25th birthday. Actually, it never saw the light of day because Natasha was supposed to edit it.
I got lazy.
The file size was
3 years
really big.
later, I got lazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Maybe on your 28th birthday, you can talk about. You
Yeah,
can
that's
share
3
your
years
20
from now.
Oh, really? Because that was your 25th birthday. I'm 29 and she's a year younger.
By the
than
way,
me.
guys, it's Archit's golden birthday this
Yeah.
year. And for those who don't know, a golden birthday is basically when you're turning the age that is the same as the number of the day that you're born. So he's
As
turning
the date of your birth. Yeah.
whatever. He's turning 29 on the 29th.
Yeah.
So it's his golden birthday.
Yeah, finally.
I'm gonna throw gold glitter on you.
Okay.
To
better
celebrate.
than other things you could throw on me. So that's great. But yeah, and Natasha only learned about this when she was 25. She turned 25 3 years ago. Because that's when I was like, oh my god, it's a golden birthday.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is child marriage right here.
Balika Vadhu's happening, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Full Balika Vadhu. Okay, next question.
No question.
I have a question.
Haan, batao.
God damn.
Hmm.
Okay, so what's your favorite type of cake for your birthday? specifically?
Tiramisu.
That's not a cake.
It's a cake.
That's not a cake.
It's a cake.
Everybody vote.
I love a tiramisu. I love a reason to have a tiramisu, and my birthday is the best reason to have a tiramisu.
And tell everybody about the tiramisu thing I did for your birthday. Because I'm so lazy.
Yes. So, yeah.
I could have just made the fucking
I
tiramisu.
don't have to think about it now that you said it. So on my 27th birthday, Natasha did a treasure hunt where she created all these clues and these little gifts and then littered them across my own house.
Where else would I have done it?
At my house, at your house, but or any place else.
I wasn't like, hey, Archie, it's your birthday, come over to my house now.
Yeah, why not? It's not like that's never happened before. So it was like COVID year, right? And luckily it was like the one that like the little period before everyone decided to go on Amarnath Yatra and Tirth Yatras and like fuck the world again with
More
COVID. So second
it was
wave,
actually it was right after the third wave in January.
second wave, dude.
No.
Third wave can't.
Second wave was it was third wave.
अच्छा ठीक है चलो third wave कहीं कहाँ से लेंगे.
Third wave coffee.
And then our sponsors.
Just winked at the camera.
We know the marketing people there. Mitali Jain. Sorry. What was I saying?
COVID year, birthday.
Anyway, yes. So on that birthday, she sequestered me into my own bathroom and said, "Stay here." And then,
you were showering.
and then ran up and down the whole house,
So
3 floors,
chaotic.
and just like littering it with like clues and everything. But it was so much fun, man. The clues were like really smart. To a point where like I wasn't getting it only, and like the whole idea was that like every clue was an ingredient to a dish, and then when you got all the ingredients, one you figured out where it was, but then second,
Because the second clue was lady finger.
because the second clue was lady fingers, and like okay, there's only literally one thing you can do with those lady fingers.
That's not true. I can make a
Yeah.
lasagna or something.
Why don't you do that? We have some here. And then
Lasagna is a pasta cake. Basically, it's a tiered cake with meat and pasta.
you sound like Rachel when she made that trifle.
Whatever.
It's a layered, sweet thing.
Whatever.
Anyway, so all these ingredients, and then that wasn't it, right? So like that was the small, cheap stuff, and then
I don't know what you're talking about. I spent a shit ton of money on that stupid like vanilla bean. Whatever.
That was good. And then on the second floor of the house, which is where the studio was the final clue. And when you get there, it was this giant gift that was on my table. And I mean, the moment I saw it, I knew what it was. But when I opened it, I realized what it really was, which was the stand mixer that we always use in so many of the videos that you've seen. It's the black KitchenAid stand mixer. Natasha gifted me that. So so that was the whole thing. We actually made a reel about it as well.
Yeah.
It's out there somewhere, and if you comment somewhere, I'll share it with you. That's my new thing,
Please
guys.
send me the reel of your birthday.
Yeah, just be like, hey.
Everybody should just DM me if they want to plan treasure hunt. But honestly, I did fuck it up.
Yeah, somewhere
in one place.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god, I spent like half the night like nicely writing clue number 1 to up until like 14. I think there were like 14 things finally.
Everything.
I sent him like
salt was one of the ingredients.
no, salt was not one of them.
Lemon.
Yeah. I sent him like to my car. I sent him to his kitchen twice. I sent him to his bathroom. I hid something under your pillow, in your cupboard.
Yeah, the fridge.
The pantry. Yeah.
So there were lots of places, and so that was a really nice.
And the last clue he just wouldn't get, which was the main one, which was to go and get the kitchen.
Yeah.
He just wasn't getting it, and then your mom was like, "Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is." It was
and then
sweet.
she told her, and then both of them were just shaming her. It was really funny. She's like, "Oh, it's so funny. It's so easy." You know, but to nahi aata. So I mean, I think Natasha's really like. Natasha's one of the few people who's like really made my birthday as compared to like make a birthday an event. You know, like There are some birthdays which is like, event hai, and
Fair.
like we'll do something. And the others are like, this is your day. So I think that was something really sweet. But yeah, I really enjoyed that birthday. And wait, what?
The question was, what's your favorite cake?
Yeah, tiramisu. What's your favorite cake?
You know-
Still the same.
Yeah, I feel
Funfetti.
like Funfetti would still be my favorite cake, but when I was a kid, there used to be this like baker. It was just this one lady. Her name was Rebecca, and her company was called Rebecca's. And she used to do the most amazing chocolate cakes in the world. I swear you have never had a cake better than that.
Seriously.
It was so good.
It's better than my chocolate whiskey.
Yeah,
How
sorry.
dare you.
It used to be so good. And then like, I mean, as a kid, you can see why I would enjoy this. She'd do fondant flowers
Gross.
with the prettiest like flowers.
Guys, no fondant. Fondant is just stupid sugar.
Yeah, but as a child, who cares? I don't get them anymore. She doesn't exist anymore, Rebecca auntie. Please hit me up. But like,
are you like calling her, like you pronouncing her dead?
No, I don't know where she is. She went underground.
She went underground. Natasha's been watching too much Family Man, guys.
I think my favorite thing though, I think like the one thing that I always need on my birthday is cake.
Yeah. Not flan.
No. There are
cancel my order.
There are days when I like just feel like having cake, and every time it's somebody's birthday, I'm like, ooh, cake. If it's good, obviously, it can't be like average cake. But for my own birthday, I feel like if there is no cake, it's not my birthday. I don't think we did cake last year actually because we were in Goa and we probably just did like, I think we were at Miguel's and we did like a little pastry or whatever. It wasn't good, sadly, but yeah, for me, like
we did Serra Dura.
Oh yeah, it wasn't good,
Yeah.
sadly. But yeah, I think I need cake on my birthday. It's
Noted.
Thank you. It's like
Of the flavors, here 3 options. Chocolate, vanilla, passion fruit. What's the flavor to go for?
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
How is passion fruit? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I want a mix of all 3 things.
Alright.
It can be 3 tier and each tier can have chocolate vanilla.
It's a birthday cake. It's not a wedding cake.
Don't even get me started on a wedding cake. It was so...
don't. That's a whole other episode.
Okay, just one second.
Yeah.
I'm boycotting binge. Because they didn't give us the cake we asked for.
People have no context.
I paid extra for it.
They have no context.
Okay, well, you guys are going to get wedding updates. Monthly through the year. We're going to take like every little aspect of it and like really just deep dive into it.
Yeah, that's the idea, because I feel like because we do about 4 episodes a month, if we just do the wedding, you will leave us.
That's not true.
You will. And so we're thinking like, let's not do it that way because it's not a wedding podcast. So we're going to do 1 episode dedicated every month to the wedding. When that drops, how that drops, we don't know.
Surprise.
So you don't know.
Surprise.
We genuinely don't know. Like
we were not very organized.
It's 10:30. We were still figuring out what we want to do.
No, actually, at 10:30, Arjit was like, "Should we do it tomorrow?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No," because we were supposed to record this podcast 2 days ago, and then yesterday, and then today, and now we finally got into it.
Yeah.
We've gotten lazy.
No, we just got busy.
We're busy.
Yeah. So
I'm also busy, excuse.
Yeah.
I have a lot of mental stress right now.
She does.
I think I'll start crying.
Alright. On that episode, before she starts the waterworks, and by that I mean not the crying, because she just really wants to pee. It's been 30 minutes and it's cold and she's only had like 8 layers.
This shawl has really helped me.
Really? I'm so glad.
Because my legs are covered, otherwise my legs are cold.
Yeah.
The second I take the shawl off, my legs, I'm dead.
Bliss Club, we have a great
Bliss Club take her pants.
Yeah, she just wants something like fleece lined. I think we should do that.
No, I don't want fleece lined. When I went to Ladakh, we didn't, again, Delhi is not made for Ladakh weather temperature. Ladakh temperatures. So we picked up whatever we could from here, and then we went there. It was too fucking cold there. So then we went to like a local market. And we got like fleece lined pants. Never wore them again. Like wore them once in Ladakh and then never again. The day we decided to wear them was the hottest day. We went to the Siachen Glacier and it's fucking boiling. And my mother and I were like, why didn't we get normal pants? It was the worst. So yeah, no, I do not want fleece lined pants. Just slightly thicker pants, which don't allow so much like wind to go through because it's really cold.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for that product update. And on that note, we're gonna take your leave. We're like warming up a little bit, so we'll be better.
No, I think I was amazing. I don't know about you.
Yeah, if it was, it was. But tell us about the favorite cake. Tell us if we should start naming our episodes like Friends shows. That could be cool. That could be interesting. That could be another way that Natasha can reduce the amount of time she spends on her copies. That's one of the things that she does. But yeah, and we'll see you right here behind this beautiful scenery. But we do.
Can I just say one last thing?
No.
The last episode we recorded sitting here, you and I were talking about like how this is our studio and blah blah blah, and we're gonna be recording a podcast here, and I was like, yeah, but the wall's gonna be better.
Yeah.
And then like when we watched the recording
footage,
again, we were like, oh, the wall doesn't look bad. So the wall is the same.
Yeah.
I don't think it's beautiful like scenery.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
Yeah, actually, it once. The wall was supposed to be a lime wash and all of that, and then when we got into like actually making that happen, we realized it's going to be either extraordinarily expensive, or it'll be a gamble because the people we were using weren't 100% sure if they can even do what we wanted.
Yeah.
So we were like, fuck that, like the wall's fine. And it turns out like most people who've come to the house have also just been like, hey, it's a good wall. So yeah, we're happy with it now, and we'll keep it.
I guess we'll talk about the house another time.
We'll talk about the house another time. But yeah, that's largely it. And we have some updates. We're taking a little trip, but we'll come back to that in the next episode. And we may even take you along with us. So
stay tuned.
see you.
Bye.
Bye.